Barry County, one of the hardest hit areas out there. At one point, 70% of the population there was out of power. Officials had opened up a shelter at a church in Middleville, but it had to be moved to Thornapple Kellogg Middle School to deal with demand. And that's where 24 Hour News 8's Steve Kelso is tonight. So, Steve, what's the situation down there now?
Well, I got to tell you, Brett, I'm standing right now in the cafeteria at Thornapple Kellogg Middle School where the shelter had to be moved. This is something I've never seen happen in all my time of covering broadcast TV, that a shelter just actually outgrew its facility and had to be moved to a larger one.
We opened the shelter yesterday afternoon, and as soon as we opened, we started getting people coming in.
People like Bonnie Libby.
Without electricity, my CPAP or my oxygen wouldn't work.
Almost half of this shelter has a medical need. Most of it involves oxygen. The Red Cross had a plan for that.
Our Red Cross nurses are certified nurses, EMTs, paramedics. They are licensed through the state, and they are licensed through the American Red Cross, and they are here at the shelter 24 hours.
We have a bus that's going to be here at 1 o'clock. Please take your blankets.
What they didn't see coming was the number of people who showed up here.
That bus?
Yep, second bus.
All right.
To accommodate everyone, a larger space had to be found.
You're going to go on this bus here.
Okay.
In your experience, have you ever outgrown a shelter before?
No, it's the first time. It could last quite a while, and we're going to be here until the end. All right.
And the ladies from the United Methodist Church are bringing some food in here now. Dinner will be served up here shortly. Nobody wants to spend Christmas here, but it looks like that might be what happened. Those numbers are beginning to come down. Hastings is starting to get some of its power back. You mentioned earlier in the show that about 75% of Barry County at one time was without power. The latest I've heard is down now to about 66%. Those numbers are going to come down slowly, and it may be a long time that this shelter is open. Live in Middleville, Steve Kelso, 24 Hour News 8.